near Shipra riverbank, there was a small village named Rampur. In a way, this village was like any other village. But in this village, there was an ancient tree which was really huge, which was really mysterious. On that tree, every night mysterious flowers would bloom. But before the sunrise, fairies from the fairyland would come and pluck away all the flowers and take them with them. That's why all the people from village would always be surprised with wonder about this ancient tree. This is Prem. He does dairy business in the village. And Prem is married to Sarla, who is from a nearby village. Sarla is a very helpful woman to her husband. She sells the milk in the village and helps him. Mother-in-law, I am going in the village to sell milk. It's quite late today. Usha Didi, take the milk. Hey, how are you, Sarla? I've been waiting for you since morning to afternoon. How are you so late today? How should I tell you, Usha Didi? My mother-in-law is usually sick and I am late because of doing household chores. Oh, so that's the matter. But because you're late, all the other women in the village take the milk from that Ramu milkwala. I definitely wait for you, but the rest of the people don't. Thank you, Usha Didi. From tomorrow onwards, I will leave home early in the morning to sell you the milk. Okay, now let me go. There is the entire village to cover now. Buy some milk. Buy some milk. Sarla, do you think this is an appropriate time to sell milk? I have bought the milk for today, sister. No problem, Didi. Sarla goes to sell milk in the other homes of the village. But in a lot of homes, the milk has already been there. That's why she makes her mind to go back home. Oh my god, it's so hot. Not even a single leaf is ready to rustle here. I don't even have the energy to go ahead. It seems like I have to go home back now. Otherwise, I am going to lose it in this heat. This seems like a good place. I can maybe rest here for a while before I reach my home. Under the tree which Sarla is resting herself is the same tree which is the ancient and the most mysterious tree of the village. And Sarla has no idea about this tree. And in no time, Sarla fell asleep. On the other hand, on the fairyland, there is a lot of hustle bustle. Red Fairy, what have you done today? What happened, Big Fairy? I have no idea what is the matter that you're talking about. Look at that flower. You forgot to pluck the flower from the tree in the morning. I'm sorry, Big Fairy. It was my mistake. Now what is going to happen? Under that tree, someone is sitting. It is a huge mistake. If Queen Fairy finds out about this, she is going to punish you very big time. I'm going to go down and get that flower right now. Right now, you cannot go down because going on earth is against the rules of fairyland. Now, you have to wait for the sunset to happen. Alright, Big Fairy. As soon as the sunset happens, I will get that flower and give it to you. Suddenly, strong winds started blowing, and because of those strong winds, the magical flower in the tree suddenly fell in Sarla's milk pot. And because of strong winds, Sarla woke up. Oh my god! I actually fell asleep. While resting over here, I did not even realize when I fall asleep. Now I have to reach home early. I have to cook after reaching home.
Hey Sarla, what happened? You seem to be pretty late today. Hope everything is fine?
Yes, everything is alright. Just the heat has troubled me a lot. That's why I was tired. So I thought of resting under the shade of a tree. But I did not realize when I fell asleep.
Okay, so this is what happened. No worries. Now quickly pour the remaining milk from your pot into this utensil.
Yes dear, will do. Sarla is pouring the milk from another pot to the other pot. But what is this? The pot which barely fills 1 pot of milk is filling 5 pots of milk one by one. But it seems like the milk is not ready to stop from the pot. After looking at this, Sarla and Prem were quite shocked. And Sarla even started screaming. Oh my god! What is this happening?
Looks like this is some kind of a black magic. Throw your pot away.
Yes! Sarla immediately threw the pot of milk on the ground, and because the pot was made of earthen clay, it broke, and out of it came the magical flower.
What is this, Sarla? Which kind of a flower is this?
I don't know. And how did it fall in this pot?
I think this is some kind of a magical thing. And to perform some kind of a black magic, someone has put this in your pot.
Do you think this is Ramu Milkman's doing?
No. I don't think he will do something like this.
Due to all the noise in the house, Prem's mother wakes up and comes out of her bedroom and calls her son. Prem, what is happening? What is this noise about? Holding the magical flower in hand, he shows it to his mother.
Hey mom, look at this. This seems to be a strange kind of a flower. But because of this, our place is overflowing with milk.
This is the magical flower. Where did it come from? Tell me the whole story. Magical flower?
Magical flower?
Yes, it is magical flower. This is from the most ancient tree of our village. This flower is only utilized by fairies. Whichever vessel this flower is kept in, anything that's kept in the vessel will never get over. Huh? So it's exactly like that's happening with us. I will tell you the entire story, Maji. Sarla tells Prem's mother everything. Of how while coming back at home, she rested under a tree for a while and she fell asleep, and then she came home, and after coming home, after one by one, she filled all the pots with milk. Oh, so the tree that you rested under was not a normal tree. It was the magical tree, and this is the magical flower from the mystical tree. It is said that this tree belongs to fairies, and apart from fairies, no one can use it.
This means soon we'll be rich, mom. Sarla, from now onwards, there's no need for you to sell milk by going door to door. I will immediately place this flower in our money box. Then we can spend as much as we want. Thank you, God, for listening to our prayers. Hail Shiva Shambho!
No, this is wrong. If this is the magical flower from the mystical tree, then the first right over it is of fairies. We have no right to keep it ourselves. We have to return this flower to the fairies.
But why? Who knows? The fairy herself would have given this flower. And even if you want to return, how would you return?
Fairies cannot give this flower to a human. This is not for a human to use. Bahu, you are right. We should be returning this flower. Yes, Maji, I will take this flower right away, and I will see to it that this flower is returned to the fairies. Sarla takes the magical flower and keeps walking towards the mystical tree. Fairy, oh fairy, look! I have bought a belonging to you. How should I return it to you? I don't know. Please come in front of me. After listening to Sarla's voice in fairyland, the big fairy ordered the red fairy to go down. Go, red fairy. Sarla is a righteous woman. You should go to her and take back the magical flower. I will look after the queen fairy. Okay, big fairy. However you say. Fairy? Yes, Sarla. I am red fairy, and I have come from the fairyland to take this flower. Take this, red fairy. This is your belonging. You are very virtuous, Sarla. I thank you so much. Because of you returning this flower, you have done me a huge favor. This was my duty, red fairy. Sarla, I am very impressed by your honesty, and I want to give you a gift. Thank you, red fairy. Holding a bag of gold in her hand, Sarla goes happily back to her home and tells the entire household about this. And Prem and Sarla are now rich, and now they spend their life happily. So friends, from this story, we get to learn that we should not try to own another's property. And if we live with honesty, we are definitely rewarded with the fruit of it.
And if you like this video of ours, then please subscribe to our channel. And yes, do not forget to like and share this video. Thank you.